Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of the video of the damp caravan repairs. Today we're going to be showing you how to strip down the toilet wall and reveal the water ingress and all the damage behind it. So here's the inside of the toilet wall, and as you can see we've sprung a leak and it's got right behind the panels. And it's been damp behind there in the past. It feels quite dry now, I think because repairs have been sealed up on the outside, but it was a bit too late by the looks of it. So if we start now, we can start tearing the panel down. See the plywood does feel a bit wet this end actually. And it's gone into the back panel a little bit as well. Where it gets dry, you can see there. Quite bad, the laminates in the plywood are starting to separate. Through the plywood now, we're into the insulation. There's one of the wooden battens there. You see it's absolutely rotten. See the where you can see that, but the whole wall is moving as I push it, which tells me it's probably a bit worse further down. Eventually I'm going to have to remove the toilet and the shower tray, probably these fittings here as well, probably the shower back wall. And this wall then will continue into the side dinette area behind this wall. So I'm going to strip all that out. But I had to stop the video right there because this was taking so long with the scraper. But as you can see, it's all back to the aluminium now. And if you look closely, you can see the join where the two panels outside meet. And there's a rail here which carries on right through the van, which takes the tops of the windows. If you look carefully, you can see the screws coming through which hold that rail on. There's one there as well. So there was a timber in here, it was totally rotted out. If I turn around, I'll show you where the timber is. It's there on the floor. Excuse the mess in here because it was a right mess. But there's the timber. It's still soaking wet. The next job is probably to move this toilet and shower tray. That's a black bag there full of all the debris, and that's just from the top of that wall. If I look, take it a bit closer with a light, you can see where the awning rail is screwed all the way around, and it's actually plywood up there. On the corners they use plywood, and it goes to about there and ends, because the rest of that timber in there was totally rotten as well. It just fell out of there really. But there is screws up there as well from the awning rail. I don't know whether you can see any. Yeah, there's one in there, I think. Yeah, you could just see the end of it coming through. So yeah, the next job is to probably take this back wall out for the toilet, and we can move on through then into the other part, of the caravan. If I show you, just close this door. It goes into that cupboard there, which holds the table and what have you. And that's the back of the toilet wall there. But as you can see, the wall carries on inside the back, and it's not much better, to be honest with you, in there. Not much better there. In between this cupboard. This cupboard's going to have to come out as well, because it actually 2 ceiling panels as well. That's the middle there. And if I just turn around, you close that door. It goes down there to the door, and it's obviously run above the door as well. So yep, still lots of work to do to get this looking good. So that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep a looking for the next one, part 3. It should be with you within another week. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.